I just don't understand it.
Alright, I already got a few questions about the caption I just posted, having to do with my own hypocrisy, my own honesty, all the stuff like that, right? So here's the thing. I do a lot of social media stuff, right? We make a lot of videos, we post a lot of pictures, I write a lot of captions. I love writing. I love my writing to be passionate. I love it to be something that people can take something away from. But one thing I didn't realize is that I was surrounded by certain types of people. I got used to reading the books that I read, learning from that stuff, watching the YouTube videos, just being around those people, and I got convinced over time, without knowing it, it just kind of happens naturally. I just sort of started being like them, and that's not what I set out to do. That's not who I want to be. There's nothing wrong with what they are and what they want to be, but it's just not me. I have my own beliefs, my own morals, my own ethics, all that crap. Being absorbed in this social media world, it's like a filter. Like, say that you consistently use a filter on a picture throughout your whole Instagram, right? Your whole Instagram looks the same. It all flows together. It's all consistent. We do that to our own minds, and we create this theme for ourselves for our platforms, and sometimes we forget to actually stop and genuinely evaluate ourselves, and we'll like justify all sorts of these things that we do, justify what the people around us do, write some big motivational caption and rant to the world like what I'm doing right now, and then just forget about it, right? And move on, go right back to where we were before, saying and doing the things that we were saying and doing before. I recently had an occurrence where something big happened, really screwed with my brain, really messed with me. I was not really able to process it for a little while, wondering like, oh, poor me, why has this happened to me? A little pity party, which is so anti what I preach to the world, right? On top of that, I had recorded a video about a couple days before, that literally was answering that exact situation, answering how to deal with that exact situation, what I'm supposed to be doing. I was preaching this to other people, yet I'm sitting there laying in my bed all night, not being able to fall asleep, staring at the ceiling, tormenting myself about this problem, and I had the answer right there in front of me. I expected other people to take my advice when I wasn't willing to take my own advice. That's just one small example of the things I'm just kind of trying to reevaluate in myself right now. All my beliefs and morals and ethics and all those things, they come into question every time something big like this happens, right? I start reevaluating all of them. Things change. I know where I want to go right now. How I want to change, the path I want to get started on, and how to initiate this. And I've already started. I got this started just a couple hours ago. But you know me, once I say this stuff, I stick to it because I'm committing it to myself. Like, screw the world, I don't care. Everyone can look and they can make their own judgments. Doesn't matter. But I've committed to myself, and I'm just excited because I feel like I found myself again. It's been a multi-step process. Like a week and a half ago, whenever that was, I had one of these like reevaluated self-discovery moments about a completely separate topic, and it really fired me up and got me moving, made me so productive last week. I got more done last week than I probably have in the entire month prior to that. It was such a big step. And now this week, I have this discovery and this reevaluated change. It's kind of crazy how this stuff happens, but my point that I was trying to get across in that caption about being truthful with yourself, being honest with yourself, you're not a bad person if you have basically ignored reality and like convinced yourself that you are one person when you're really this person, you know? You're not a bad person by any means. That's naturally what happens. Our brains are very easily influenced. They're very morphable and changeable and adaptable. They were meant to be that way. But audit yourself. I need to audit myself on a very regular basis. I need to basically give myself a smack in the face and just be like, look, here's what I've been telling people to do. Here's a very parallel situation of my own life. I need to stick to that, and I need to actually take my own advice. Just got back and I had a few more thoughts, so just really quick. As far as hypocrisy goes, I've been thoroughly convinced for a very long time that I do not care what the world thinks. I do not care about the opinions of others about what I do. Yet I censor myself. I censor and control myself and the things that I say to not piss people off, to be politically correct, to avoid causing issues or drama with friends, family, people, just in the world. I'm so careful. That is caring. That is worrying about what other people think of you. So I'll have these thoughts and I'll make these videos. I'll make 20, 30-minute videos, just talking, just ranting, just saying everything on my mind, right? Comes out to be incredible material. Something that I am so proud of until the thought pops into my head, who's this going to piss off? And suddenly I can start checking them off the list. There's going to be this person pissed off, this person pissed off. I'm going to get a call from this person, text from this person, email from these people. You got to make a choice. You got to decide, are you actually going to genuinely not care what the world thinks of you and do what you have to do? I've probably been holding myself back so much without even knowing it.
I just don't understand it.